Hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I sound a bit like a teacher then. I've just come to show you my little Shakespeare journal. So obviously I started making this as a little series, but several things are things that I've done before. So I didn't want to bore you and film it all, but I think I filmed the important bits. I've just made a little tassel exactly the same way as I've made tassels in the past, but I've popped this one on a little jump ring. There's a couple of little rows of beads. I love this one. Got lace and trim and some various laces and ribbon. There's some ribbon in there. So this is a Shakespeare themed journal. I have used Mrs. Cogs' 12th night kit, and they're all the colour images. And I've also created a black and white Shakespeare kit, which is in my shop, and I've used that to kind of work alongside Mrs. Cogs' colour images because they work really well together. Obviously I've gone for a blue theme because the 12th night images from Mrs. Cog are very blue, so I've kind of, you know, tried to tie all that in. It's kind of got a bit of a French feel to it too, I think. So there's a little collage sewn on the front cover. I have used that beautiful paper and I've just aged it to line the inside covers, and it matches the tabs. So this is the book plate, and what I've done with the kit is I've just blown it up slightly, so they actually make pages, but they are obviously designed to be journaling cards. So this is the little book plate that I've created. This is the first divider with one of Mrs. Cog's beautiful images, just obviously collaged, and this is what I did in the video, so you saw how I started to create these. I have added various trims and things to them. There are a couple of little, I think there's 3 little journaling cards with little collages and the images in there. So that's one of that's the Ophelia image. Now the papers, I haven't used tea stain papers because quite often I want a journal that I can just write, you know, with an ink pen or maybe sketch in. So what I've used is sketch paper for this, and I've inked the very edges, but I haven't inked any of the page. So if you wanted to use this for drawing or just for some very clean writing, then that's what this journal is about. After every divider there is an image, and after the image there is a quote, and they're all obviously Shakespeare quotes. And each section has, I think 3 of them have 7 and 2 of them have 6 pages. So there is quite a lot of writing room in here, or sketching room, and of course there's lots of room in the ring for you to add more pages if you wanted to. So there is another one of my journaling cards. I won't skip through all the plain pages. Another gorgeous image from Mrs. Cog. I just love this table, it's beautiful. And this is one with the index card, and inside there is a little journaling card that I've made with a smaller index card and popped a little Cog collage, I call it a Cog collage, on there. There's another little journaling card, another little quote. There's another image from my kit. We've got a little bead dangle here, and this is an old poetry book that I had, and there is a Shakespeare page. There's another little Cog collage on there in that little pocket, and I've added some trim, and I think that's the Jester again. I love this Shakespeare illustration with the fairy. I think it's a fairy. Another little quote, so a few blank pages, and then there is another card of King Lear, and we've got this one is a little pocket, tiny little tag in there, and that's aligned on the back, and some trim, and this is another one of the pockets with a little collage, and there is, I won't say it because it's unlucky, but it's the Witch's Cave. There, for those of you that are, I don't know, actors or actresses and a bit superstitious. Gorgeous Romeo and Juliet illustration, another little quote, from Hamlet, this one. There's another little bead dangle with a Shakespeare poem, and another little cog collage with a little tiny tag with the lines on the back again, and this one goes in the side. Some lace, another gorgeous image from Mrs. Cog, and another journaling card, another quote, and I think apart from maybe one more, there we go, there's one more there, one more journaling card. So that's the end. On the very back page there is another little image from Twelfth Night from Mrs. Cog, and I've just popped that little book plate on the back cover as well. So that is a few little pieces of cotton. That is my little Shakespeare journal. I hope you like it. I am going to pop it in my shop later today. I'm just probably going to finish the journal kits. They're almost done, just got a few more little finishing touches to do, and then they will be ready to film and pop in my shop. So that was everything. Hope you like it. Thanks for continuing to comment on my videos. I do really appreciate every single comment. I do read them all. Some of them I will respond by just clicking the the little heart, but occasionally I will respond to questions and things like that. So please do continue to comment. I do try and get through responding to as many as I can. I respond to them all. I try to reply to them all. There just isn't enough hours in my day, I'm afraid, anymore, but I love reading them. Thank you so much for all the love. Okay, I will be back later today. Thanks again. Bye.